there's a big thing now of a lot of regular beat bloggers are wanting to get press passes. And they want to sit in the press box, and they want to deal with all that. Having done that, and we've all done that, I found it miserable. I found it a completely miserable experience having to deal with a lot of beat reporters who don't like their jobs, have been doing it for so long, and are just like, I don't even get any enjoyment out of the games anymore. You have to deal with sports information people who are feeding you information, making sure you do this. I saw your story I didn't like yesterday, and like the ever hovering threat of taking away press passes or something. And I'm not sure that that if this continues the way it's going, we're going to even need those people anymore. And
need which people?
It's funny because I was thinking of this the other day. What information do beat writers give me that I don't have? And I guess they can ask someone how their leg's feeling if they're hurt or something, or they can maybe get if there's a fight in the locker room they happen to be privy to. But other than that, there's not a lot of information. No offense to the guys that are doing this. I mean, they're doing it a long time, and I know they're hardworking guys. But I don't know if I need that anymore. I saw the game. Like I don't need the Post-Dispatch beat reporter to tell me what happened. I saw it.
Well, the funny thing, I think, and you bring up a great point, is that sometimes people say, "Oh, remember the good old days? Ball players seem to be, more characters, and they seem somewhat more approachable." And yet, because of the way the technology is right now, we have, as fans, more access. I mean, Alan, when you grew up in the '60s, you might have felt closer identification with certain ball players being on certain teams.
Because you didn't see them as much.
Exactly. We could be seeing every one of Albert Pujols' at bats, or whomever, whatever player is. So there's a kind of level of access now that you have.
You have a combination of two things. You have far more media looking at these people, and you have athletes and celebrities that have far less of a private life than they ever had.
Yes,
I used to write for those crappy magazines 20 years ago. Entertainment Weekly and Us Magazine, and they once said, "Get the real story." They don't have private lives.
Yeah, and
they don't have anything.
There's no benefit for an athlete right now to say anything interesting.
Exactly.
All it can do is hurt them.
Well, if they have for instance, like I get a lot of this where they have something they're promoting.
Yeah,
in that case, and you're used as a voice in the media. They have a charity thing or something going on. They want to, in that case, it's just
there's tons of accessibility then.
Right, at that point, sure,
Yeah, but
which is fine.
Yeah,
of course, no problem with that. But in that sense, it's kind of like the talk radio thing, in that they're using it for that, mouthpiece.
Yeah, but